1998 was the year Pat Shuchuk lobbied to have Brantford labeled the tournament capital of Ontario. Over the next 2.5 decades, the city invested heavily in its local sports infrastructure. Ball diamonds, hockey arenas, pickleball courts, you name it, Brantford built it. Let's speak with some athletes that call Brantford home.
Are you involved with the Brantford Sports Council in any way?
I have been in and out over the years as a supporter. In many ways, I'm a very good friend of Pat Chuchuk, and so between her and all the events she does, she always gives me a call, and whenever I can come and help and support, like today, I'm there for her. She is a great community supporter, and certainly I'm always there for her for what she does and helping in any which way she does in sports in Brantford and making it the tournament capital of the world.
How has the Brantford Sports Council and Brantford as a whole, how have they helped you along your journey to become who you are today?
Oh, they've helped immensely. They've watched my journey all the whole way. They've made sure that it's been public about all the whole thing. And then I was lucky enough to get the Sports Person of the Year for 2022, and that's a lot of thanks to the Brant Sports Council just for all their support, and then obviously all of my family support and my supporters that are out there.
I grew up in Brantford playing a bunch of different sports, but my favorite was softball. So I grew up playing softball all the way until I went to college, played softball in university as well. And I made the Canadian national team in 2013, and I've been playing with that program ever since. Went to the Olympics in Tokyo in 2021.
Well, I started on the Western Novice team as a rower. It's kind of a program where if you have like fitness background or athletic background, you can join, because rowing's a pretty easy sport to join at this age rather than starting from when you're young. So I joined the novice team as a new rower. I had no idea about anything about the sport. That was my first year of university about 2 years ago. And from there, the next year I progressed onto the varsity team, and now I'm competing at OUAs and CUs, and we just finished at the Henley Regatta in first place last week.
It's just they help, and they're helpful for my sport, and I'm happy for that, and yeah. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Great answer.
Yeah, they're really supportive. She loves her track and field club. They're great. The Brantford Track and Field Club's awesome, and their practices are great, very supportive. And then for me, Brantford's always been great. Even though I've been in and out of Brantford with my competitions, they've always been supportive. I do newspaper articles and also just coverage even with Rogers TV. I've been doing interviews since I was a little kid, and it's always been awesome. And just seeing myself on YouTube growing from when I was 9, 12, and then just keep going up, and now I'm here just doing the same interviews, but just grew a little bit and grew in age. So yeah, it's good. It just goes full circle.
I've been playing since about 2.5-ish, and I've been playing in the city since I played competitive since I was 10, and then this season I went to go play in Woodstock with the D1 Nationals, and then I'm going to come back this season to play at home. Having the community built with all this and all of softball and even just hockey and all that type of stuff, it's nice to have that community with us. Yeah.
From a political stand in professional sports, there's always issues with the communities and politicians. So it was really extraordinary, first of all, the conversations to get us to council, but at council to get that unanimous vote to welcome us was so heartwarming, and it just felt right.
Yeah, my end goal is to make it to the NHL one day, but, taking it one day at a time and, starting here in Brantford and keep going in Brantford. Hopefully you make it to the big leagues one day. It's good.
After a day in the sun, dignitaries, local icons, and athletes alike celebrated the city and thanked the person responsible for making all of this possible.
First of all, we're here tonight because the city of Brantford was named the tournament capital of Ontario. I guess it was kind of self-proclaimed in 1998, and it's a title we earned by hosting hundreds of local, regional, and government tournaments each year. Okay, that's the official version. How did we become the tournament capital of Ontario? One person had the vision. One person drove it. And it wouldn't have happened without her, and that was Pat Shuchuk.
Special recognition to my partner in crime, Pat Suchuk. She's the key to the ingredient of today, and has been a driving force in developing programs and representing Brantford as the tournament capital to Ontario throughout the last 15 years and up to today. And I've had the opportunity to travel with her and Walter across the province in doing that, and I'm grateful. Pat mentioned to me today, we were talking over the last couple of weeks, and we said, you know what, we've done this for a long time, but she did say, our tanks are not quite empty yet, so watch out, okay?
Here's to another 25 years, and who knows, maybe we can take the title of Tournament Capital of Canada from Kamloops, British Columbia. Only time will tell. For your region this week, I'm Robert Kabinga.